And good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Dragon Warrior Randomizer contest here on DW Randomizer. This is the penultimate match of group play here before we hit the bracket stages. Tonight, we've got BobPineappleMD versus Centroid41. It's a big match because if BobPineappleMD wins, he will move on to the bracket stages. If not, we will have an interesting three-way tiebreaker develop in that region. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZCarsFan23. Joining me on the commentary is MathGirl718. We are underway here in this penultimate match of the tournament.
Hello. So, I am restreaming and commentating. Please let me know if this sounds okay, because I've got a somewhat new setup.
Regarding your setup, you've got too many things up. There we go. All right, so we do have a dragon scale, and I didn't see if we had anything else there. Did we have any keys? Did we have gold?
I'm not sure.
It was a torch. Okay, so they do not have keys, but because we have the return spell, we can actually use this to our advantage. There's wings, fairy water, there's the magic key. Hey, a refund on our key. So that's very good, because now we can go ahead and buy keys here if we'd like to. The only problem is we have no gold to spend on keys, so we'll have to come back later when we actually have some money. 2 extra keys.
Nice.
Magic drinkies have the spell of hurt. And going to go for the torch throw here for Bob Pineapple. They do 5 to 9 HP of damage, and that is good enough to take down a magician, and that will be level 2. Let's take a look at what we've got. 14,002. Or 14,020. Yikes. That is a lot of zeros in that level up.
Oh, I'm sure MPI would love that.
Oh, absolutely, indeed. Yeah, the additional power is nice, though, at least.
So I've never seen somebody run with Kirby, I don't think. I didn't think it was one of the sprites available.
There you go. Kaishino Chigeki on that red slime for Centroid, and we do get a level 3 for Bob Pineapple. Looks like it was 2, 5, 2, 0. More 0 on the MP.
Yep. Also, thank you for the raid, the bum tier. Welcome,
we also did learn a heal spell as well. Centroid just getting the level 3 as now. There you go. 2, 5, 2, 0. Or no, heal we started with. Yeah, we started with both heal and return on this particular seed.
Another way that you usually don't get to use to save the key, return.
And Centra, there's just too much swampland there, and without any additional MP, we'll be sent back to start.
Yep. Always fun the first few levels, isn't it?
Oh, Magidrakes have heal. That's annoying. So,
By the way, can you hear me?
Yep. Hurt and heal is what they both have. Alright, so that's 12 more points. We are in level 4 now. That is 13 power, 0 to 15 hurt, repel.
You're happy to see that.
And MTI is seeing that there's a lot of 0 levels on certain stats each time. We are 3 for 3 now. Alright, we're checking the basement here for Centroid, and it's a cave. I have no idea which cave it is.
Not sure.
It ain't tablet, I'll tell you that much. Maybe it's the grave. It is indeed the grave.
Yes. So we're gonna get these 3 chests.
Alright, we've got an herb. We've got a herb. Do I hear 3 herbs? Do I have Joker behind these 3 chests?
Actually,
we have an herb grind. Nice.
Yeah. So how this works for those who are new, we the game only can register 8 chests, and after that, it stops being able to count, basically. So you can just keep taking the same chest over and over and over again. Typically used for keys, herbs, and money, sometimes cursed belts.
And by the way, the glitched bamboo pole, the second one, end up being Erdrick's token.
Ooh.
Oh, Axe Knights have the baby breath, which actually isn't too terrible, except you can't run away on 16 agility. So back to start, Bob Pineapple goes.
Yep.
Centroid is going to try to make a dive here with the little statistics. You know, so far nothing, terribly threatening, but we're bound to see like a red dragon here in a moment.
You never know. I think they could be nice.
Centroid closing in on chest number 4 here in the grave, but runs into a Star Wyvern.
Nice.
That might as well be a red. That might as well be a red dragon. Back to start, Centroid goes.
So I think with that first zone being decent, that means Swamp will be nice as well, right?
Yeah, because those two connect. You are correct about that. Magidrake's now for both runners. An experience lead for Bob as he just picked up a level 5. The numbers are 16 power, 5, 4, 1, just a bit outside.
Oh my goodness.
Strength is already at 54.
This is already better than, what was it? Almost 2 days ago?
Oh yeah, where there was like absolutely positively no strength. Yeah, they're already at 54 strength at level 5, but there's got to be a catch somewhere.
I mean, I think we were at like level 11 and we had less strength than we would at that XP in vanilla.
Yeah, that was the one we were talking about yesterday regarding that, yeah, you could grind on metal slimes, but they have DL2 breath.
Yep. Nothing
Centroid
sorry.
Centroid trying to do his best to catch up on the experience grinds. He's about 40 points. That's going to be level 5 now for Centroid.
That's big for him, so...
Yeah, and Bob's starting to come up empty. Looks like Centroid's found a solid grinding spot for these Magidrake's, and slowly but surely, Centroid should be able to catch up.
Yep.
Ooh, a Metal Scorpion, and yeah, that's not going to play. A Droll for 18 points there for Bob. He's trying to find a better grind spot.
So it's 165 for level 6, right?
That's correct for level 6. Yep, 165 is needed. Uh-oh, a Star Wyvern. Well, we've seen it happen on Centroid, and now Bob knows about the same thing. They are not playing nice. Back to start they go with that back attack.
I mean, they just seem to have, heck more. It doesn't seem to be like abilities root, it's just, well, they're jerkbirds.
Uh-oh, Green Dragon on Centroid's side. Good luck trying to run away with it on 21 agility. Is able to escape. Very nice. There's another ghost down for Bob. One more experience point for level 6.
Yep.
So he'll take anything at this point. Well, the Droll's like, nope, you ain't getting the level up on my watch. This Droll is going to stay on the field.
Yep. So, let's see this next level.
And here comes level 6, and unfortunately, Centroid can't escape. The level is 6, 5, 1, 4, and stop spell.
That's really nice.
Yep, not too shabby. Obviously, we don't have the big mores yet, but the numbers are rounding out nicely. The HP and the MP, though, kind of stink.
For what it's worth, as bad as my seats tend to be, stop spell's real nice to have.
Yeah, if you've got something that's got heal more, or hurt more, or sleep, That'll really come in handy for these runners.
Oh, yeah. Also, somebody in chat mentioning about they're really going to pay for this strength gains early.
Yeah, because it's going to flatline when we get to the teens and such. Absolutely right. Because we saw that happen in the race earlier today. Between Nest Cardinality and Rye Guy. They were getting all this strength, and then when you're getting to level 17, 18, 19, the strength flatlined.
Yep. But hey, what do you expect?
I'll tell you what, Bob silently about 170 experience point lead now on Centroid, so looks like Bob has found a good grind spot here.
So another thing to note is that he's walking on sand, which has a very much higher encounter rate.
Yep, that is true.
I know that grassland is not ideal at all.
No, because the encounter rate is much lower, and there is level 7 for Bob. 11 more power, 14, 3, and 11. Holy smokes. You know that the strength is going to flatline soon.
Yep. Also, another note, the Treasury had... Oh, Treasury had 2 keys, the Throne Room had 2 keys, but we also started with Return, so we used that instead.
Yep, that's what enabled us to get the inside the treasury without having to find Rumeldar or the chest with the key.
And there's level 6 for Centroid.
Yep, but yeah, Bob is already starting to pull away on the experience.
Yep. 600's the next level, I believe.
Yes, 600 is correct. And Centroid keeps getting stopped by these Star Wyverns, so it's just a matter of the routing. And already, we haven't found really much of the homework. Centroid found Erdrick's token in the grave. But right now, already it seems like Bob's routing has been superior so far.
Yeah, I mean, seeing and finding a grind spot's good. Especially with this.
Alright, easy Drakima takedown for Bob. Another 20 points to the till. Centroid now heading south where Bob is, and he may experience this grind. He just found a cave, however. Right. And one step away, he runs into a golem, and, well, they have stop spell. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world, but guess what? Can't run. Of course.
Golem says you shall not pass.
You'll love to see it because we won't get to that cave for about 45 minutes.
I mean, the way the other races have been going, it's going to be an hour before we can break out of baby jail.
Yep, exactly.
Or in the case of the one the night before last, what was it, 2 hours before we broke out of baby jail?
I like what Beta Strub said in chat. Imagine being a favorite to run from things and it not mattering. We all know the answer to that. Agility is just a number.
I think Beta knows that, unfortunately, too well. Oh, you're 99% to run? Yeah, about that. You're gonna run fail 20 times in a row.
And not only are you going to run fail, we're going to back attack you as well. Now this is going to be level 8, this next one. Yep, that Drakima will be good enough for Bob. Level 8, here it is.
Alright, let's see it. 1, 2, 9, 6.
When I saw 1, 2, I was holding out for 3, 4, but we didn't get that. Now,
Yeah.
Bob sees the cave, but he runs into a knight. What will he do? He's able to run successfully. So Bob, well, I was going to say he was going to be the first to that cave. Well, he does run into a metal scorpion. He does make it successfully. And let's see. I have no idea what it is. Might be tablet, considering he left.
Swamp North.
Swamp North. See, without a torch, I couldn't tell you left from right in terms of these caves.
Yeah, same.
I know a lot of these people who have been in the circuit for years will know the caves just by looking at the first tile, like the back of their hand. Me? No, I need the whole place lit up.
Even with the place lit up half the time, I can't remember whether it's grave or mountain.
No, I'll know if the place is lit up, what is what. But if it's not lit up, forget about it. Well, I'll tell you, this ain't Tablet Cave either. Maybe this is mountain.
Probably. I think so, actually.
Yep, it's definitely mountain by process of elimination, because we knew it wasn't Tablet. We'd already seen Swamp North. You would imagine it's going to connect to a continent. It's not one of those troll swamp caves. So yeah, by process of elimination, it had to be mountain. All right, so we got an herb. There are 2 more chests on the top floor here, if we can make it, but we got a wizard. Ooh, able to run away. It looks like Centroid's finally found that nice fruitful grind that Bob was finding earlier, so might have a chance to at least stay level on the experience point train.
So, Centroid going back to
Ooh, silver harp! So we find our 4th chest here in Mountain, and it is one of the homeworks. Now, of course, we don't know where the Staff of Rain Trading Cave is. Ooh, Wraith Knight. We'll send Centroid back.
So I think that's all 5 chests, right?
I believe it is. Or no, that's only 3. We got 2 left. It just felt like 5.
Well, you said he was on chest 4, so...
Well, it felt like chest 4. I was wrong. That was only chest 3. But guess what? The blue dragon is going to say, "Thou shalt not pass."
It's not too far from home, though, so...
Yeah, which means chest 5 is going to remain unclaimed. You love to see it. Which means we won't see it again for about 55 minutes.
I don't know, as close as you are, I'd be tempted to go back and make sure. Watch it be Swamp South at the bottom of Tangential.
And Bob has purchased some keys and is going to find out about the grave also. We'll see if he's got better luck than Centroid does.
Wait, is that actually Swamp? I think that's actually Swamp South.
Or the grave. The grave.
Oh, have we actually been in here?
Yes, Centroid's been in the grave.
Never mind.
See, my job is to try to confuse you, Math Girl. I want to see if you were paying attention.
I don't math.
I know you don't math. We learned that last night. Yeah, we find the 2 herbs, and I would imagine, well, maybe Bob's going to be able to. No, he's not going to be able to. He's going to find that bamboo pole, which is actually the token.
Yep. So, I don't think we saw the basement, right?
We just did. Basement is the grave. This is where Bob is right now.
The basement of grave.
Oh, no, because Centroid... Well, now we're definitely not going to see it because we got an AK-47 in the way. And yeah, Bob pretty much. Oh, they have stop spell though, at least. But yeah, there's your chaos. So already, Math Girl, we're starting to see something shape up. Nasty enemies both in the grave and in mountains. So we got 3 chests that are currently unclaimed.
Yep. Wait, 3?
Yep, 2 in the grave, 1 in mountain. Yep. Oh, Durkima with the dodge.
Rude.
Oh, a metal slime opportunity, of course, with the strength being way too... yeah, you saw that coming.
God, we had absurd levels the other night where we were like, what was it? It was like 8 or 9 or 10 or something, and medals still weren't running from us.
Werewolves, much too much HP for these runners to even try to take down, and that werewolf, they are hitting like a truck when you only have 23 defense.
Yep.
That's about a 267 point experience lead, or 257, I beg your pardon.
Yep. Which is pretty big gap being this early.
Agreed. I mean, until Centroid could find a grind that could expedite the experience points grabs, then yeah, Bob is going to have a decent lead. Here's a gold man, which Bob will want no part of. Does give you 650 golds, but not much experience. Gonna try to attack the knight. Does 13. Knights have between 36 and 47, and realizing that you're only doing 13 damage, you're not gonna win a damage race against these knights.
Nope. Yeah, Bob is also just like trying to explore it without much success.
And they have a 3/8 sleep resistance as well, do knights. Of course, we don't have the sleep spell, but if we did, that's your resistance, is 3/8.
Yep. I don't think we've seen a town at all yet.
Negative, we have not seen any towns yet. Ooh, trolls have hurt more. That's kind of nasty. Still waiting for that barbecue breath, though. Maybe golems have them. Was able to escape, boy, every single tile. Now the green dragon is going to stop him from going into this cave. Can't run. Agility is just a number. Back to start Bob goes. Just like Centroid, 1 tile away. Except instead of a golem, it was a green dragon.
Ah, this is just crazy.
So yeah, you wanted to see Chaos Math Girl? I think you're seeing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're going to want more, but hey, it's a start. Kaish no Ichigeki for Centroid, taking down the Poltergeist. Another 15 points, 41 away from level 8. 975 would be level 9.
Wait, how much was it?
975.
Okay.
Man, the dodges.
About 130 away, or 230 away, sorry.
Oh, bad luck there for Centroid. Skeleton that runs away, so is going to be deprived of the level for the time being. Does not get hurt more this time than Centroid, and this is going to be level 8 for Centroid. Wraith Knight, not as popular of an enemy to grind on. Another 25 points, putting 156 points away from level 9. Minus 16, that's an even 140.
Yep.
The Metal Scorpions have hurt. That ain't terrible. And Centroid gets 31 more points. Metal Slime, let's see. Well, it's like, forget it. I ain't staying. You ain't getting my 255. Centroid now in the mountain cave for the first time.
Yep. Maybe he'll get to see what's in the 5th chest. What are you doing, Centroid?
Well, he may not know the layouts well in the dark, is my guess. I know I certainly don't. Ooh, we got a Wyvern. Ooh, gonna go for the fairy water here with 15. I kind of like this play. There's 16 for 31. And will this be enough to take it down? It's minimum roll, but it is enough to take it down. That's a big 64 points for Centroid.
Wow, that's really good.
All right, the Drakima is down. That is the level 12 I saw for the speed, 8 and 1. I didn't see what the power was, if there was any. None. It was 0. So, hey, MTI, we got a 0 for the power.
All the MPI levels.
Yep, now this is where we're going to see. We're going to see that strength flatline.
Oh my. We the chat love it. The runners not as much.
No. Oh, Wizard for Centroid is able to escape.
Bob going back for that final chest.
All right, so it was gold and a key behind chests 2 and 3. And Bob did get to chest number 4, but not 5. But yeah, he is going back for 5, it looks like.
Yep.
No, that was Swamp. Wait. That was Swamp. Now he just got to Swamp South, and he's checking this continent. It looks like a lot of mountains on the left.
Yeah, not guaranteed to. And yep, we got an opening up above. Let's see if it continues to be an opening.
Oh, the big stick for Centroid!
Ooh, was that a mountain?
Yes.
Oh no!
The 5th chest ended up being the sword, and Bob does not have it, so here's a chance for Centroid.
Oh no!
Hey, for those of you who are looking for chaos, you might get the chaos if Centroid pulls off this victory here.
Nothing up above.
Yeah, because who knows how long it might be until Bob goes back to Mountain Cave. You know, with one chest, he may press his luck. And Centroid's gonna take a shot here against this. Oh, the Viper! And Centroid gets sent back to start.
Okay, nothing on second continent, and it's also the southeast corner of the map that appears.
A tough break there. That could have been a nice experience point gain of the 95 there, but that werewolf was having none of it.
Yep. So, good news. Second continent's worthless.
Yep, that's good news for Centroid. He doesn't have to go back there, so now it's just grind and explore at this point. Now, with the big stick, though, Centroid should have an opportunity to get an opportunity to catch up in the experience, because now he can take down enemies like this knight. Although that was a pretty bad roll with the sword. That was a much better roll, and that is going to be 78 points.
He's gonna catch up in no time with that.
Yeah, Wraith Knight at 112 attack power points. Go for it. Should be able to two-shot this thing. And of course, does get the second hit on, and that will be another 72 points.
What exactly were you saying, of course, to?
The dodge.
Rando and a rando. And,
I know, right?
Also, is this the West Coast?
Ooh, Star Wyverns. It does look like at the West Coast to me. I don't think we have enough HP to take down a Star Wyvern, though. And that's going to send Centroid back to start. Yeah, he definitely have the attack power, but the HP is just lacking too much. And when you only have 23 DP, yeah, forget about it.
I mean, and I keep telling people this. Do not gamble in Math Girl seats. It will bite you.
That is for sure. Because at 43 HP, you're not going to win a damage race. Green Dragon, let's see about this. 29. He's got a shot to two-shot this. 40. Yeah, he rolled too low. Yeah, that's not going to cut it either.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Yeah, just need more HP. So Centroid not really able to take full advantage. He's 163 points now behind Bob.
Also, for anybody who's just joining us, we found the big stick in 5th Chest Mountain, and unfortunately Bob died before getting there.
Alright. Oh, Kaishino Chigeki on a night, and that's 78 big points for Centroid. And that will give him level 9.
Yep. So now we are less than 100 points apart.
Well, no chance on the golem. He's gonna, well, of course, 54 agility on a golem. Heh, game don't matter. That golem's like, just where do you think you're going? Another dodge on a Wraith Knight.
Centroid saying, I'm leaving you. And walking out.
Nah, wants to explore. Uh-oh, well, the AK-47's like, oh, he runs away. Only to find a green dragon. Man, he's running into everything but the kitchen sink here. And that AK-47, he's back. And runs away again. These two are circling him. There's a Wolf Lord.
Wow.
Oh, they have heal more, though. That's nasty. You got to get a good punch out of there. Oh, and they have hurt more, too. They have both more.
And we have neither more.
Yep, back to start he goes. So, not able to take advantage here, and Bob is regained that lead to over 200 points now.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Bob's not going to go back for that sword till, like, we are looking at potentially diving Sharlock for it.
Yeah, that is true. Whether Bob does go back to Mountain Cave, if he's got a premonition, yeah, we'll see about that. We got 27 and 49. That is enough 78 points right there for Centroid. All right, Metal Scorpion should be easy pickings for Centroid. 31 more points.
Yep.
It does look like Centroid might be looking to grind, or... Now, he's back in Mountain Cave. I believe that's Mountain Cave. Or is that Swamp?
More. I do not know.
Now, there's a Wyvern down to get within 119 points.
This looks like Swamp.
Oh yeah, that is Swamp. So the desert connects to the swamp. I think Centroid wants to check what's behind the trap tile here. Or no, he's going back to the southern continent. The other continent here.
I do appreciate that we've already seen 3 coasts in the game. We've seen the south, the west, and the east.
Right. Looks like Centroid is looking to grind here. Because there's nothing in this continent, as we had mentioned earlier.
It's a big old nothing burger.
Absolutely it is. Well, night's a good opportunity, except when you get ambushed. It's not as appealing when you get ambushed.
Wow. Gets away.
Yeah, that is Exile Island if I've ever seen it. All right, the Wolf Lord is down, which is another 52 points there for Centroid. Don't worry, I had my cheat sheet out, so I know how many points Centroid just got there. Ooh, another Wyvern opportunity here for Centroid. If he could connect on this, that's going to be big. Yes, sir. Another 64 points, up to 1282. Next level's at 1500. Right now, Centroid getting all the bonks here in Swamp Cave. Either that or he might be looking for wyverns. Hey, a one-shot on him. Very nice.
Also, if he just wants to go back to Swamp North, he could just outside.
Uh-oh, well, Centroid just found a big surprise in Swamp Cave. We got AK-47s. Kaishino Ichigeki! Whoa! And he takes the experience lead, level 10.
Alright, 5. Was that?
It was 11-0 on the agility, 5-2.
Wow. Okay.
That was some kind of crit. I was not expecting that for Centroid, but there you go. Because that was the trap tile. That was the trap tile, and is rescuing Princess Gwalen. He just needs to use the outside in return. He has enough MP to do so. Wow. So that was actually the trap tile, the AK-47 in Swamp Cave.
Oh, so that's actually a really good grind spot for later.
It would be as long as they don't have anything nasty. I mean, so far from what we've seen chop more. Of course, they always could have
And
heal
stop
more in their
spell.
back pocket.
True.
All right, so a big kill of the AK-47 to rescue Princess Gwen. I didn't realize he was on the trap tile. That's what happens when you have a dark cave. You have no idea what's going on. I thought Centroid was trying to grind on wyverns. He was just trying to find the trap tile.
Yep.
Bob also got level 10.
But if we get hurt more, I think that's gonna be our grind spot later.
Unless, of course, there's something more appealing at Hawk's Nest. But yeah, considering where it is, that would be the play, is to go to Swamp.
Yep.
Right now, this is anybody's game, but Centroid with the advantage with the Erdrick sword currently. Bob couldn't one-shot it with the 30. That 18 certainly won't one-shot it, but doesn't get the hurt more, so he will take down this Wolf Lord.
So, what is it for level 11?
2,175. All right, and Centroid trying to do some exploration past Mountain Cave. Bob looks like he's heading back to Mountain Cave, and he's going to be glad he did.
Yes. Because Trails, he had a large experience lead early on, and then Centroid found the sword.
Yep, but here's the situation. Bob is we have a ball game again, and how Bob decided to go, and we have a town. Oh, but the AK-47 is gonna stop him. Well, they have stop spell. That's nice.
Yep. I did try to tell you that.
But they also have chop more as well. It's at least 50%, it looks like.
Yep.
But as we all know, agility is just a number, and a 54 agility, I don't know what the odds are, but they must not be good.
Beta can probably tell us.
And back to start Centroid goes. It'll be about 50 minutes until we see that town again.
Just over 30% according to Beta.
Yep, so a 1 in 3 chance each time, and boom.
Also, there's the big stick for Bob, and yeah, Bob is probably having some choice words for whatever killed him there.
Yep, so right now, this is anybody's game, but yeah, Bob made a good idea to go back to the mountain cave. I mean, because you speculated he was going to wait until maybe end game. Well, he didn't, and it's a good thing he did, because if he doesn't, I think Centroid would have been in a good position here. But right now, I think Bob might start to turn on the afterburners. Here's a green dragon chance for Centroid. One more shot may do it.
I mean,
It does. Back-to-back 37s for 135 points. And back to start, Bob goes again as the werewolf takes him down.
Yep, and as early as that mountain cave was, you gotta feel behind if you're Bob.
Yep, he thinks he's behind, but right now it's pretty even.
I mean, Centroid also has quite a bit of exploration done.
Now, he's going to go to the east. He's not going to head back to town right now. He's going to try to get through this thick swamp. And, of course, can't run away from a golem because 54 agility, you're a favorite to run away from a golem. But does run away on the second attempt at least. But like, just where do you think you're going? And that is a huge swamp. Does make it across, though. But is there anything of value here? Is this just a big old nothing burger?
I'm counting on a nothing burger.
Well, we'll see about that. All the fixins, which still means it's a nothing burger. Oh my god! Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
hey, Sharlock!
Not a nothing burger. That is
not
a Sharlock
at all.
sign.
That is a Sharlock sign. That's big for Centroid. And a town nearby. Watch it be Hawksness, though. Or watch it be nothing because this metal scorpion. Oh, Centric can take it down. Come on, you got this. There you go. Don't be afraid of the metal scorpions. And we've got... Told you! You want to heal before you get to Sharlock? Forget about it.
You know, I would at least go check that spike tile. Then again, might go back for the spike tile. Oh, man.
Yeah, you thought you had a chance to heal up before making the trip to Sharlock. Nope. Absolutely not. Unless, of course, there's another town nearby, which I wouldn't bet on it. Axe Knight. Ooh, gonna go for it. Okay, remember they have the baby breath. 25. 65. Nice shot there. That's 130 big points right there.
Also, I'm curious. You know that little opening in Sherlock?
Boy, back-to-back run fails. Goldmans have sleep as well. Wow, back-to-back run fails on a Goldman. 3 in a row? 3 in a row?
Yep.
Beta, the odds of running away from a Goldman on 54 agility, please. I would have figured they were high.
The story of this tournament just crit.
Exactly. Now Bob's going to get to the town that Centroid failed to get to.
Yep. Like 80 plus probably.
I'm going to say it's Cantlin. Oh, but the AK-47's gonna stop him! Chaos! Oh, 1 HP! He gets away! It's carrying him! That was my second guess. But I was looking for coordinates. Holy smokes! Silver shield.
And half plate.
Oh, large shield purchase. Oh, that'll be nice. Considering how little defense we have, that's a great find.
Yeah, it's only that last hit point that really matters.
Yeah, that is huge, and we know it's going to be either the jerk, the trading cave, or it's going to be the freebie cave. There's gold. And an NPC. My chest, you hear me? My chest.
Fairy water.
I can see why. That NPC wanted to stay hydrated.
And what will this be?
Oh, tablet. This is tablet. I lied about the old men. I forgot about tablet cave. This is tablet. Centroid, though, going back to the grave. Now there are 2 chests left here in the grave. If we have the stones here, he could take the lead, or better yet, the armor.
Yep. Neither runner was able to get down there successfully earlier.
Yeah, neither player knows about it. Of course, with our HP so low and no heal more. In the chest we have, there's no one there. Just money.
Yep. Alright, so... I have no clue where Centroid is, or...
Well, without well, if you don't know the layout of the cave, and like I said, I certainly don't. I need a torch. Kaishi no Chigeki for Centroid on that wizard. Very nice. That's 120 points. We're very, very, very close to level 11 for both players.
Yep.
Uh-oh, trouble looming for Bob. But is able to run away again. And level 11 first obtained by Centroid. 1, 8. Dang it.
Still more, though.
We do get heal more, though. That's pretty big. Another AK-47, and Bob runs away again. That's 3 in a row he's been successful. That slime knows not what it's doing here in the grave. That golem does, though.
Yep.
And Bob gonna get that same level 11 with the triple 1s and 8 MP. And, of course, the big one, heal more.
Oh, I don't know how upset you can ever be to get killed more, though. Also, that's a big old nothing burger over there.
It most certainly is. We do have a town, but Green Dragon is in our way first. Ooh, 60 is not enough. Ooh, he barely has enough HP.
Alright, it's a down.
Well, we got a Green Dragon on Centroid's side. It's a good 34.
And
it's cold. This could be a potential good find here. Uh-oh. Ooh, no dodge. And is there anything here? It is the stones.
Did we see what was in Bob McGrave, or is that where Centroid still is?
He's here right now. He's trying to get to the chests.
Yeah, that's our last plot item. Now I just need to find the armor and our
So right
tradings.
now, if there is no armor here in the grave, then Bob, I think, is firmly in the lead. Because now he's starting to get an exploration advantage on Centroid.
Yep.
And this Star Wyvern could be trouble. And that dodge makes it big trouble. But does take it down for 105 points. Don't forget, you got your heal more. He's probably forgotten that he has his heal more. He just doesn't want to use it yet. Well, with only 57, just double heal. It saves 2.
Is Centroid boss?
Oh, they have hurt more, so that's pretty nasty. So the AK-47 is acting as the de facto Dragon Lord 1.
I mean, they don't hurt much more than they do for swing more.
Now, we found a fairy flute. That must have been the 4th chest, or that must have been the chest he just found. So Centroid's done. So found the flute in the grave, but no armor.
Did he get both chests?
Yes, he did. He's done. Whatever the other chest was, it wasn't of importance. So the armor is still in play as well as the death necklace.
Yep. That's probably going to be in Sherlock. Let's be real here.
We can only hope. But my instincts say I'm gonna go for the long shot here. Erdrick's armor in Rimuldar.
Oh, that would be amusing.
All right, Bob going to take down this green dragon in 2 shots. Very nice, 135 points to break the tie. They were both at 24-35. Would you believe?
Wow. There's this big swamp again.
Yeah, Bob's going to find Sherlock and also Hawksness. He may go for Hawksness.
I don't think we saw off to the east, though. The northeast. I think we died before we could fully investigate.
And Centroid gets the werewolf down 95 points. Trying to finish off the Star Wyvern. No dodge. Oh, an AK-47 for Centroid.
Yep.
And I wonder if this is a death warp, because he's going after it. Well, he's got 57. He may take it down. 90. Oh, it's not enough. And he goes over by 7. Ah, bad luck, because AK-47s have up to 99. 75 to 99. Unfortunately, it rolled up. So bad luck there. That's 172 points he ain't getting. And Bob is going to check the tile. Let's see what he gets. What do we have? It is the Axe Knight. Well, that's terrific.
Let's take a grind till we get hurt more. Once we get hurt more, I say go down to a swamp and
Is there anything?
Oh,
There's the armor in Hawksness. Bob's ready to go. The only thing he needs to do is find Jerk Cave and, of course, the Trading Cave. So he is almost ready to go. He just needs to find everything else.
Including the levels.
And again, if Bob wins, that will unfortunately mean the elimination of both Ziggy and Ryguy.
Oh, that's... yeah.
Oh, it will mean the elimination of Sci-Town then.
Apparently Ziggy's in, and Ryguy will be out if that happens.
Gotcha. Yeah, imagine being a 5-1, 17, and what was that? 15! Nice boon in HP and MP on that level.
Alright. Hey, there's another cave.
Well, there is the freebie cave. Let's see what we have in here. It's just a torch. Would help me. I'd take a torch. Because we don't have radiant.
I mean, Beta, I wouldn't say that necessarily. A better grind spot can certainly turn the tides in a race.
I must say, it's looking like there are no coordinates tonight. If there are coordinates, it'd be Death Necklace.
Yep. Also, that's the northern edge of the map.
There's got to be some towns nearby. Well, there's another cave, so this is either the trade-in cave or the jerk. Let's take a look. It's the jerk. So Bob not quite ready because he needs to get the Staff of Rain. We got to find the trade-in cave first.
And nothing else here. Wow, that's a big old loop to get there.
That's a very convoluted snake-like path to get there. You have a lot of distance, so Bob is hoping he finds the trade-in cave soon. .61 wasn't enough for Bob to two-shot the Axe Knight. And Bob has found the trade-in cave. So all of the old men were bunched.
Yep. So here's the Staff of Rain.
And he just has to go right back to where he was, the jerk cave, and he's in grind and go mode. He is grind and go mode here to win this race and punch that ticket into the playoffs.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't see Death Necklace coming into play.
No, I don't either with the low HP. Attack power would really, and I mean really, really, really have to flatline in the next, 4 levels.
Yep.
But guess what? We've seen that before in races.
This is true. You know, like the 10 levels, 9 strength added.
I'm waiting to see that. The next 4 levels... I'm going to say no more than 5 strength in the next 4 levels. That is going to be my call.
Well, that's what happened in that late night race, was we had 10 levels, between which we had 9 strength gained.
4125, by the way, is your next level. That AK-47's trouble. Except when he uses stop spell. The stop spell, that's fine.
Yep.
Stop spell hype. 74.
Can I go ahead and see Armored Knight on the tractor?
116 on the Kaishino Chigeki critical hit. Man, talk about overkill. So Bob, ooh, it's an Axe Knight. And can't run away from him. This could be a problem. This could be a problem.
This could be a very big problem.
Though he does escape, makes it to the jerk cave. Bob got lucky there that he didn't have to backtrack. So now he is in grind and go mode.
And if he wants to, there's also a Silver Shield.
Meanwhile, Centroid finally gets back to where he had died maybe 20 minutes ago. He's in Garanham. He'll find Tablet Cave, but there's nothing of really real use there in Tablet.
Yeah, gold, I think it was, right?
Alright, another 130 points for Bob. As a Death Warp, I would think would be imminent.
Do those two guards behind the door in Garanham actually have anything of use to say?
No. I don't know what they say, because, who has time to talk about this? Bob might even get this down because of stop spell. He does! He was trying to do a Death Warp, and they kept using stop spell. Another 172 points. Alright, this should send him back to start. And it doesn't! He's trying to Death Warp, but he can't do it! I don't believe this! He gets level 13! 0, 19, 11, and 3! I told you the flatline's coming!
That HP's still not there yet, but wow.
This is absolutely unbelievable. There, he finally gets sent back to start. The Hurtmore will do so. I hope somebody clipped that. That was absolutely bonkers what just happened there on Bob's side. Meanwhile, Centroid is healing up, did purchase a large shield and the half plate because he has not found the armor just yet. Again, that's in Hawksness. Now, he probably goes to Hawksness, Bob, because he does not know about the trap tile in the swamp cave as Centroid does. I would imagine he'll make the play. But Bob is going to swamp. Wants to take a look. He's going to find that AK-47 unless he already knew about it. Centroid is using Stop Spell. Great idea if you want to try to grind on these AK-47s is to use Stop Spell. If I had to take a guess, I'm thinking 75% Stop Spell, 50% Hurtmore is my guess. Because it seems like we're seeing Stop Spell more than Hurtmore.
So I think the reason we call them the AK-47s is they're armored knights, so AK, and they hit like AK-47s.
Precisely. And yeah, it does look like Bob is going to settle on the grind here with these armored knights, and I think it's a great play.
Is it really number 47 in the game?
No, that's what the weapon is known as, an AK-47. That's just what it's known as.
Well, Ziggy's saying it's enemy number 47 in the game code too, if he remembers.
Well, then maybe it's both. Kaishino Chigeki for Bob, as if he needed it on the Armored Knight. That's another 172 points. Next level, 5,625. Yep, AK-47 is a type of automatic rifle, so if 47 is the number, then yep, then it's a double match.
Probably just somebody spewing nonsense.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different numbers on the AKs, not just 47, but like I said, it matches, it fits both bills. That red slime dares stay on the field at level 12. That red slime knows not what it's doing. But it does look like both runners are grinding in a sense. Ooh, that's a Viper right there. Bob just got Vipered. 2 dodges in a row, by the way, but he had a Kaishino Chigeki dodge right there, and that's what I like to call getting Vipered, because an excellent dodge is a Viper.
First sucked. Need to be banned.
Well, Bob's not using the Stop Spell. He's banking on these Stop Spells to show up rather than the Hurtmores. I would be using that Stop Spell. But I guess, you know, just in case they miss. Right now, the DP is at 77, so right now, the Dragon Lord could punch for 51. As Centroid's found the town of Coal, he'll find his Stones of Sunlight here. What, another dodge on that AK-47.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 32 chance, by the way.
It's crazy.
All right, the grind continues as we are closing in on the level. In fact, this AK-47 will be enough for Bob to get level 14. Oh, I was a little too high. It's 50-25. I was right about the 25 lower for Hurtmore. I just didn't quite have the right numbers there. 3071. There's the big Hurtmore.
Yep.
And he's going to use the hurt more and then the attack to make it go a little bit quicker. And right now, Bob building that experience point lead to over 2,000 points.
So, yep. About 1,500 away from level 15.
Yep, 7,500. Right now we're doing 8 to 16 on the Dragon Lord. That is an average of 12. So you're going to need at least 14 swings to cover the range. Now we only have 9 heal mores and we still don't have enough HP. So we have to keep going.
Yep. This is crazy though.
This is true, I think, because I think we have seen a blue dragon, and I don't think we've seen a red dragon. So I think you're onto something. Red dragon on Spike, I'm for it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's fair.
Yep, red dragons with Wombo combo, sign me up.
Please.
I mean, we have yet to see DL2 breath, so why not? And another 1 in 32 miss on Bob's side on that AK-47. These Armored Knights are really giving it to Bob. And not the good kind of way, either.
I mean, when do they ever
Oh, Kaishino Ichigeki! But only for 72, but at least it was a stop spell.
You know, hearing that phrase does get a little...
I know. Well... I can't take full credit for it because that's a Z-Man special. He was the one that introduced me to that phrase. And another AK-47 down and only 259 more points to go, but he is out of resources. He's going to have to hope for stop spells, not going to get it. So that will send Bob back to start. He'll need 259 more points for the next level. He's looking for a boon in HP and MP. If he sees it, he'll be ready to go into Sharlock.
Yep. Ideally would like at least one more heal more.
Oh, he'd like to have a lot more heal mores, because right now you only have 9. I think you need at least, I'd say 11 to even have a shot. And that's provided you get some kind of attack power bonus. You know, speaking of attack power, we haven't found Erdrick's, or not Erdrick's ring, but the Fighter's Ring.
So, here's the thing. If we go get the Silver Shield, that'll, that would help with a lot of Sharlock.
Now, Bob back to the tile to continue on the XP grind. One more of them will be a level 15. Centroid now on level 13. About 1,000 experience points away from level 14.
Yep. And also, Peter, I guess it kind of depends on if you go down into Sharlock and it's just disgusting.
All right, here comes the numbers. 2, 3, 10, and 6. And there's your sleep spell. So we're close on HP. We got 102. That's enough. We have 10 heal mores, and we're doing 8 to 17. That is an average of 12 and a half. So you need to do what? 13, 14. The numbers are just still not there yet.
It's winnable, but you can't lose any resources yet.
Now, Bob is taking the intentional death, it looks like. Is he really going to go for it?
Also, wait, we're having the bracket reveal after the 9 o'clock? Have all the tiebreakers been taken care of?
I don't know if there are any tiebreakers. I just know that if Centroid somehow comes from behind and wins this, we would have a tiebreaker. Oh, it's tomorrow night, the tiebreaker race. I wonder who it's a versus.
All I know is that Spirits is mentioning they want to do the bracket reveal after the 9 o'clock.
By the way, Centroid has not checked the spike tile yet. That's where the armor is. He has not checked it yet. I wonder if he's going to eventually. I hope he doesn't forget about it.
Tiebreakers will be dealt with later. TBD will be placeholders. Thanks.
But yeah, Centroid looks like is grinding here. So this will enable Centroid to gain some ground on Bob. Of course, he still has to find both the Trading Cave and the Jerk Cave. I'm baffled as to... Ooh, a dodge! Does take down the Axe Knight. That's going to be level 14.
You know, I will say, I do hope that this race finishes up before 9.
All right, now he's going to check it. So his idea was to grind as far as he possibly could, then check the tile. He now has Erdrick's armor. But it does look like Bob is making the play the Sherlock. He must feel he's behind. Little does he know, he is ahead. However, if this dive fails and Centroid can, if he decides to grind on the AK-47s after taking this death or whatnot, he could get right back into this.
Yep. And I mean, I kind of got a feel for Bob because after finding that sword after dying there, yeah, that feels real bad. And as you pointed out, Centroid's not that far behind.
Except he's trying to take a death warp in a convoluted kind of way. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. The werewolf being dodgy on Centroid. That's going to be good for 95.
Yes.
And we do have AK-47s here in Sherlock, which, difficult to run away from.
So what do you think, Beta? If you end up losing a heal more on this dive, do you just immediately leave and go refill magic?
I know I would. Centroid finds Rimmaldar. I don't even think we saw this on Bob's side.
Didn't need to.
Nope. He didn't find a town he didn't need to find. Exactly right. There's a blue dragon. Is able to escape.
Not sure what Centroid's looking for. Maybe Death Necklace, but
it's just gold. And here we go with the 78 agility ain't that great anyways against an armored knight.
Yeah.
That's 3. Do I hear 4? I got 4, 4, 4. Do I hear 5 for 5 for 5? No, I do not. He's able to run away on the 5th try.
This is what I was talking about with the silver shield, though. That would help with this. Like, as much as you don't want to grind this late, that also pushes your agility way up to where you're going to be able to run more successfully and therefore not waste as many resources.
Yeah, that's true. But so far, Bob has been able to keep all his resources despite being hit by everything but the kitchen sink. Hey, we got a Sparkoed bridge. Ah, so this must be
Doesn't it?
Cantlin. Yep. And there's a wizard. He's able to escape. Looks like Centroid is going to check what the coordinates are, if there are any. If there are coordinates, then it's going to be Death Necklace. I say no coordinates. Yep, no coordinates.
Yep. Wait, so is it strictly agility that the... Like, I always assumed it was defense that the running was based on.
Yeah, the running, I think, is based on agility. The defense determines what you can defense break in Sherlock, which right now is... nothing. Bob is defense breaking nothing here in Sherlock at 79 DP.
And gonna go to the Dragon Lord. That is not the worst idea in the world, considering you cannot afford to lose any resources.
Right. I will say this much. You know, we still have not seen the Fun Police. I'm still holding out for a red dragon on the spike tile. Come on. There's the blue. We've seen a few of those. Come on, red. Be on the spike tile. There's the green. Come on, red dragons. Ah, it's only a green.
Excellent move.
Yeah, got the critical hit on the green dragon. Very nice. And has kept all of his resources intact, so he has at least given himself the best opportunity to win here.
And time to talk to the Dragon Lord. Let's see if we can do this.
Well, he needs anywhere between 150 and 165 on DL2. So here we go. We start with 27. That's not a good roll, and a hurt more. There's 72. It's an attack. Gonna use the herb. Nope, more. Another herb. Nope, more. The final herb. And nope, more.
Gotta hope for no back attack.
Yeah, he has to have the first strike. And he does get the first strike.
15.
Starting with 15, that's a good roll. Now, the thing is, remember, Dragonlord could punch for 50 at his current defense.
Yep. So,
and 28.
28. Oh, so you've got Echo coming through for me.
That's because we're trying to do the numbers at the same time. 43. All right, and ooh, min roll 51. $66. So he's getting some good rolls here. He's averaging over 13. 77. But he's going to need to roll better than this. 86. Thought about the double there, but opts not to. And he could have gotten away with it. 100. With 3 heal mores left, he's going to need some big numbers. $110. $125. He has 2 attacks left. What is he going to do? He's going to go for the final hero more. He's going to need some big numbers here to even have a chance. 134. He needs 16 just to even have a chance. Only rolls 10. That's not enough. 144.
So he's still gonna have the lead, but I don't know what Centroid is doing.
Oh, I don't either. Now he's got to find caves. That's what he's got to do. That's what he's doing. Because remember, he has everything. He does not know where Jerk or the Trade-In Cave is. That's what he's doing, if you're wondering what he's doing.
I remember it's at the top of the map.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta love that Centroid used Stop Spell, and the Armored Knight decided to use 2 attacks in a row. Ooh, gets the Golem down. Bob picks up a big 350 points.
Yep.
150 beta. If you have 12.5 as your average on 12 swings, your average is 150, so it was a little bit below average.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate.
You roll max less often than min on even-numbered AP. Really? Did not know that.
Why?
I don't know. Well, there's the training cave for Centroid. So he just needs to find the jerk cave, and he will be in grind and go mode. But I think he's going to be too late. Because he's 1,200 points back. I understand that, but I think he's going to be too late unless he decides to make that dive into 15.
Yeah. Although if he decides to go for Silver Shield, that could also...
Well, I'm talking about a comeback attempt here.
Yeah. It ain't over till it's over.
That is very true. I mean, there's always that chance Bob could have a second failed dive. 9,750 points is needed for level 16.
Like, Bob has not run away with this as heavily as some of the other races have.
All right, 648 more points, which would be 4 more Armored Knights for Bob. As the AK-47 on Centroid's side goes down, that's going to be level 15.
There we go. And he's taking a hard look at those numbers.
If he keeps going to the left, he will find the jerk cave, but runs into a Star Wyvern, and he'll take it down. Might as well. Able to 2-shot it, under 5 more points. 1 more for Bob will be level 16.
Yep.
And there is the jerk cave for Centroid, so now he'll be in grind and go mode as well. But let's take a look here and see what the level brings for Bob. Level 16. He's looking for big attack power or lots of MP. It's 2, 3, 7,
nothing.
nil. Oh!
Oh my.
We're still only at 10 heal mores, and we are rolling 9 to 18. The average is now 13 and a half. So you need 12 swings, basically. It's doable, but again, you have to roll high or this isn't going to work.
Yep. But yeah, apparently the 16 improved his odds quite a bit. To 53 from I don't know what.
Yeah, and he still could get punched for 50 on 80 defensive points.
Yep. So...
Bob's stocking up on herbs here in Garenham, and the Centroid looks like continuing to grind here in the overworld, running into Armored Knights and Axe Knights. That definitely will help. Because he is closing the experience gap here. Because again, let's assume Bob has another failed dive in Sherlock and Centroid, goes for it on level 16. This one is not over yet, by no stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, plus chat saying that going for Fighter's Ring in the Treasury could really, cite this.
And Centroid finds the freebie cave.
Yep. Or here's another thought. If Centroid grinds to 17 and, this is not a guaranteed set of fights by any stretch. So...
Well, there's Breckenary as Centroid's going to heal up here. Now, would he consider buying Fairy Waters? 8 to 17 versus 9 to 16.
Nah. Oh, maybe. I guess he is.
Yeah, it would look like he's unloading his inventory so he can buy Fairy Waters. I mean, that's why he's here in Breckenary.
No silver shield grab, no.
Yeah, there are silver shields available, but there's no gold grind to be had.
Apparently Fairy Light Water's only ever so slightly better than 134 attack power.
Well, these guys who know the math better than I do, and trust me, I'm really good at math, but Dragon Warrior Randomizer math, I'd be flunking in about 5 minutes. At 109 HP, double's very unlikely.
Is he going for it? I think he's going for it.
I don't blame him. Because again, if Bob fails his dive, and let's say theoretically, maybe Centroid goes after the Fighter's Ring. If Bob fails, and let's say Centroid goes for the Fighter's Ring, and he could pull this out. This one's not over yet. This is all of a sudden become an exciting race.
Yeah, this is gonna be. It all comes down to what happens to Bob in these next couple minutes.
And Centroid's very close to 9750. He's going to attack enemies here, which will bring him to that number.
Yep.
Now, the only problem is if he is not using Stop Spell, I mean, he can't use Stop Spell because he has no resources to burn. If he keeps running into AK-47s and Centroid, no, he's waving the white flag on this dive.
Maybe gonna grind up to 16.
Yeah, it looks like he's waving the white flag on this dive. Yeah, outside doesn't work on the top floor of Sherlock, as Centroid just realized here. Bob did not go for the Fighter's Ring here, so again, we are rolling 9 to 18 is what we are rolling, so you're averaging 13.5. So he needs to roll about average to have a shot. If he can get a double, again, very unlikely on 109 HP, but possible. That would definitely go a long way toward his chances. Let's see what happens. He needs an opening double, that is for sure. So, Dragon Lord fight round 2.
Alright, thou art to full.
Alright, and 40. Nope more. 85. Nope more. He has not seen a stop spell yet from this Dragon Lord. Now he does, but he has to use another herb. He needs back to back. But it's nope more. Nope more? Hey, stop spell height. All right, if he could get an opening double here, I think he's going to be a favorite.
But only just.
Right. Oh, but he gets the back attack, and all of a sudden, this got interesting again, starting with 17.
Alright, so let's watch this.
Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. 27, bad roll.
Oh, it's almost minimum.
Yeah, minimum's 9. 38.
Oh, this is not looking good.
Yeah, if he keeps rolling low like this, Centroid's still in it. There's a good roll, 55.
Another
67.
low roll.
Yeah, that's another bad roll there. And he's averaging a little over 13, which is below average. And there's a min roll, 76.
Also, there are no 20s on this, but our max is 18.
$90. He's thinking about using the YOLO more, perhaps, or the YOLO more. YOLO more. 107. Well, he's starting to get some good rolls. He's starting to get some good rolls. He has 2 heal mores left. 117. And he had a shot at the double if he didn't use the breath.
This will be wild if it comes down to
127. Double though. 143. That double may have saved him.
This is the last heal more though.
156. He's guaranteed now, even if he rolls min. He's in there. 167, and Bob wins. He needed that double right there. He got lucky. If DL2 had more than 156 points, he was going back to start, and Centroid would have still been in this race. But as it stands, Bob is moving on to the brackets, and that unfortunately is going to eliminate Sci-Town.
Yep.
4 and 2, and it's not going to be good enough. You hate to see it, but them's the breaks, math girl.
Yep, 132, 24 was it? Yeah, 24.
Did I say Sci-Town? I meant Rye Guy. Son of a beehive. Sci-Town is the Zelda randomizer. He's not in this tournament. Why do I get Sci-Town? Because Sci and Rye, you get it? Sci-Town's trying win the. He's trying to win the Zelda randomizer all boards no swords tournament. So I got my names confused. Sorry about that. Rye Guy is eliminated, unfortunately. Imagine going 4 and 2. You hate to see it, but them's the breaks. I think Sci-Town though would be good at Dragon Warrior randomizer. If I'm being completely honest with you, math girl.
Probably. I remember Sci-Town from Z1R. Isn't he pretty darn good too?
Sci-Town, he's the defending Zelda Randomizer 2022 tournament champion. He's trying to go for the double play here and win both.
Alright, Centroid gonna go heal up at the end. Has 16.
All right, yep, level 16 has been acquired there by Centroid. Yeah, that last double saved him. We'll take a look at the DL2 stats in a moment, but if DL2 had more than 156 points, it would have been curtains. We do have our winner. Congratulations, BobPineappleMD. You are moving on to the bracket stages and also eliminating a Rye Guy in the process. And I'll tell you what, you got a really good lucky double at the end because you were rolling garbage until towards the end of that fight. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I'm still trying to bring my blood pressure down to a normal human level. the double at the end was extremely clutch, and I'm not sure I'd have been able to do it if I hadn't have gone ahead and gone to 16.
Well, we'll find out at the end when Centroid... Well, Centroid's going to go for level 17, it looks like. Doesn't think those numbers are enough. I mean, I get it. They're fringe numbers, to be sure, but the thing that kind of put you behind the 8-ball a little bit early was Mountain Cave and not being able to get the Erdrick Sword early, but you went back for it, and it's a good thing you did, because I think if you would have waited till the end, this could have been a very different outcome.
Yeah, when I found it, eventually, and the only reason I went back is because I just reached a point where I was like, well, I can't get to anything else, so I may as well see in case it blows this open. And finding it, I was like, there's no way I've found this before Centroid has, so I gotta make up some time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I'm just saying, you had a lot early on. You had a lot of successful runaways on Armored Knights. You were one tile away from, I believe it was Garanam, and you were stopped by an Armored Knight. I was thinking, he's gonna get stopped. 1 HP left to spare.
Yeah, my heart leapt into my throat. I was like, Game, are you gonna do this to me right here?
And it happened to Centroid as well. He wasn't one tile away like you were, but he was like a few tiles away, and he too got stopped by an Armored Knight, but he was not able to escape.
Oh no, yeah, this is where scenes like this, where it's just like, of course, did we find a town until like 30 minutes in? Like, it was insane. So, just the navigation, and then of course that zone that was just south of Tantacle, like, it was totally possible to just not get out of there. Like, getting through there just seemed to be luck based as well. And then once you went further south, what did you find? You found Mountain Cave and nothing for miles.
By the way, if you're wondering what level 17 was, it was 8, 1, 10, and 6, which means you're still at 10 Healmores.
Still at 10 Healmores. I definitely would have felt better about the 144 attack power going in, that's for sure.
Yeah, no question about it.
So I'm taking it that Centroid did not find the fighter's ring, if I'm reading this correctly.
No one's found the fighter's ring. We believe it's somewhere in Charlock.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Did Centroid end up deep diving Grave? Because I did not.
He did, and it had the fairy flute.
Oh, okay, well.
We still also don't know where the death necklace is either, which, again, there are no coordinates. We believe probably that's in Charlock too.
So Centroid found Cantland, which I never did. Oh, and apparently has found Breckenridge.
You never found a town that you didn't need to find. Let's put it that way, because I don't think you found Breckenridge. Don't think you found Cantland.
I did not, and thank goodness it wasn't necessary, because I had no clue where it was.
And I don't think you found Rimmaldar either.
I did not.
So there were 3 towns you did not need to find in this seed. That's how good your exploration was, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that's just one of those things where it's like I picked a direction, and I guess it just happened to work out in my favor.
All right, Centroid, now with full resources, is now going to make the dive into Charlock. And with 119 HP, more likely to get doubles, and he is swinging for 11 to 22. That is an and a half. So with 10 Healmores, you're in pretty good shape to get 165 on the nose, provided you roll average.
Just to answer Venicus in chat, who asked, did I debate looting Charlock Treasury for the Fighter's Ring? No, I didn't. I did consider detouring the second time down, but at that point, I had such a good walk down that I was like, if I walk over to the Treasury, this is all going to fall apart. Because the game knows.
The game always knows, Bob. You know it. Yeah, the first dive, you got there with all the resources intact, but unfortunately, you rolled below average. Only ended up getting 144, no doubles either.
Yeah, the good thing about the Charlock dive was that nothing in there had anything super nasty that I saw. It was just my first dive down. Oh my gosh, the number of encounters I had on the first 2 floors just made me think I'm never going to get down there.
Yeah, and also we were completely devoid of enemies with DL2 breath, at least on the table. I mean, it's possible someone like a slime might have had it, for example, but we never found out about it.
Yeah, definitely. And I never saw a red dragon. I don't know if Centroid did.
Nope, they were on donut and coffee break.
Well, that's quite all right with me.
Yep, not a single red dragon unless they come up at the very last second. You know, anything's possible, of course.
That's true. I may have just gotten lucky twice and just passed them over. But I was just thinking that on my second dive down. I was like, I haven't seen a red dragon. And then I immediately regretted thinking about it.
Well, there's a star wyvern. Yeah, we haven't seen any red dragons. Still haven't seen any on Centroid's side. Obviously, the spike tile didn't have it. It was a green dragon.
Yeah, mine was a bunch of green dragons. And then, of course, some of the AK-47s, which for the first time in history, I was okay with running into.
Yeah, because they were de facto Dragon Lords, just about, with the Stop Spell and Hurt More.
Yeah, you know, it's my second fight where I actually managed to go into DL2 with full HP because I got 2 stop spells out of DL1. And of course, it didn't matter because I got back attacked immediately.
Yeah, when that back attack happened, you were all of a sudden became an underdog because you needed that extra attack because, you know, at 109 HP, you're not going to get doubles. Not to mention that DL2 could have punched you for 50 on your current defense.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, well, if I don't get a double in here, it's over. And my rolls were not great to start out, and then they started making up for it later, but I was like, is it enough? And then the double happened, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep, and that double saved you because at that point you were at 156, so you were guaranteed to cover the entire spread, even if you min-rolled the final attack.
Yeah, it was, that's probably the most, like, nerve-wracking finish, just in terms of the DL2 fight, not just, like, a race that I've had.
So this is going to be a pretty free fight unless Centroid gets awful rolls. And by the way, at 81 defense, he is also could be punched for the maximum 50.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing he also had the large shield. I know a silver shield was in play, but I never really saw a way to get it.
Negative. There was no gold grind as you saw at the beginning of the game. So, and Centroid having problems just running from this blue dragon. So he's going to have to burn an herb. All right, and... Oh, not quite. It's a golem. Okay, green dragon. Should be an easy fight for Centroid. Should be able to two-shot it. And he does, 85. All right, so he's ready to go. Going to talk to the Dragon Lord, and he'll say no unless he decides to play meme percent and say yes. He says no. Here we go. Going to finish this off in style. He gets back attacked with a hurt more. Disgusting.
Oh, dear.
44. There's the nope more. Using an herb. Nope more. Using another herb. Nope more. Using another herb. Nope more. His final herb and more nope more. Dragon Lord is saying nope to Centroid. More nope more.
Oh no.
He may not even get an attack. He could get back attacked into a death if he rolls 49 or 50. And it is a back attack. Wow, you want to talk about all of the bad RNG in the world. Centroid just got it right there. He may not win this fight now. Let's see what happens. Starting off with 16. Ooh, 27. Min roll. Yikes. There's a better roll, 46. Could get a double potentially. 58. Nope. $69. There's a double for Centroid. He needed that because these have been some bad rolls. There's a good roll, 21 to 90. 110. Yep. Now he's in real good shape. In fact, he's guaranteed as long as he doesn't get the 50. 123. 141. 155. This attack's a guarantee, but he may not be counting, so he's going to use the heal more just to be safe. And there's 169, and Centroid takes down DL2. So you were at 156 when you had that extra attack. And at 157, you would have been short by 1.
Oh.
You would have been short by 1 HP.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yes, that hurts.
That is crazy. If you did not get that double, you would have been short by 1 HP, and anything could have happened at this point. But get your GGs out for Centroid. A great effort here, but it's going to fall just a little bit short.
I take that to mean he'll be joining us.
There's the official times. The winning time for Bob, 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds. Centroid, 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds.
So, while we're waiting, any other thoughts from you?
The group stage here, especially, and shout outs to everyone in chat who was in the slime group, because this group was insane. I mean, not a single runner in this group that couldn't have won any given race. It was really a buzzsaw. So I feel extremely fortunate to have come out in one of the 3 spots on that. But everybody just did a fantastic job, and the group rounds have just been extremely exciting to watch.
All right, here is Centroid in the commentator's booth with us. A fine performance for you tonight. You found Erdrick's sword first in the mountain cave. You had a successful dive, but it did look like Bob got the exploration advantage on you.
Yeah, I will say, well, first of all, GG, Bob. That was a very, very well played. But yeah, I think what I should have done is taken that advantage. I felt as soon as I got it, that sword, that was a somewhat of an advantage, but I probably should have focused on trying to grind some stuff to turn that advantage into a bigger advantage. But I mean, number one, I didn't do a great job of that, and two, I don't even know what I could have done anyway, because like, I don't know, a lot of the zones that were good for that were just not great. Like I didn't have a lot of HP, so green dragons were kind of out for a while, but yeah, like that map was sprawling. It took you a while to get into anywhere near civilization, so yeah, I mean, navigating that map was difficult. So I'm definitely eager to hear how Bob did on that.
I was really in the same boat, and actually, I died before getting to Sword and Mountain, and did not end up going back for it for probably another 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Chat could possibly correct me on that. And the only reason I went back for it is because, couldn't get anywhere. So I spent a lot of it just grinding in not optimal zones. I found a spot just south of Tantagal, and I was just killing skeletons and Drakimas until about level 10.
Yeah, I was tempted to. I did kind of the same thing until maybe level 8 or 9. I can't remember when I stopped and decided to kind of go for it in terms of exploration, but it was there's some tough decisions to be made, I guess. What level did you end up winning on?
I won on 16. I tried at 15, died on DL2, and then I went and grabbed 16, which of course wasn't a huge boost, but it was a little bit of something. And then I won on the last swing on 16, and I needed a double to do it.
I was tempted to go on 16 as well. Did some quick math, and it was doable. It's doable for sure. Just I don't know. I thought it was too borderline, and I just decided to grab another level. 15 must have been doable, but you must have just had to have very good rolls to do it.
Yeah, which I did not get, and then 16 as a level was not great, but because it added another damage to the damage range on DL2, and it also got defense up to 80, and I thought, well, I've already had one failed dive, and I can't wait any longer to go to 17, so it's now or never.
Yeah, it's a tough call either way. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, so how did it found the Sword and Mountain, Bob?
It was, my immediate reaction was, of course. And really the map saved me in that regard, because had I been able to get to almost anything else, I wouldn't have gone back until probably the last, possible moment, because it's one chest, right? Like if I had run into Garenham before then, which was actually not too far from there, relatively speaking, or a Cantlin or Hawksness or anything like that, I would have waited. And so the fact that I just couldn't seem to get anywhere, I was kind of like, well, I may as well check, because it could be important. It may be something I need, and maybe it'll blow everything open. And it kind of did, but I was still like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, that sword was everything, to be honest. Like, you had to have that sword to compete in the seed, I felt like.
Same. That was
and I ended, of course, never finding Breck or Cantlin or Rimmelder.
Yeah, I probably could have avoided poking my heads into those towns. I found all three of those before I found, the Jerk and the Staff Cave. But I don't know. I was just hoping for maybe a ring or a death necklace somewhere. But again, I guess that stuff's not important.
Well, I'd say let's get the show on the road. We have Minva versus Up2NG coming up next year on DW Randomizer, and it's going to conclude our group play here in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer 2022 tournament. So that should be a lot of fun. Again, GG to both of you. And Bob, congratulations. You are moving on to the bracket stages.
I appreciate it. And GG again to you, Centroid. And thank you guys for doing all the stuff here behind the scenes, comms and the restream and everything. It's really appreciated.
So with that, I've been Math Girl 718. Joining me in the booth has been LOZ Cards Fan. Our tracker was our tracker Venicus. Our runners Bob Pineapple and
Centroid41.
Oh, I'm so used to seeing Centroid as the tracker. So I will see you all shortly. See y'all.
Yep, we'll be right back.